Pisces, the message that's coming in for you right now is all about perspective. The way you see things, the way you perceive your situation, what you're going through right now, all depends on how you see things. I'm feeling like I'm hearing this very clearly that there's somebody who judged you, misjudged you. Okay, they sort of put you in this category of being like somebody else who's not like you at all. And it's almost like they expected you to behave like this character. But the reality is they don't see things clearly. They don't see your situation as clearly as you do. So this outside information is really irrelevant, okay? You have an entirely different outlook on life than the people around you criticizing you, making comments on your life and what you're doing is truly like blindness. Okay, they really have no idea what you're going through. And I feel like this is a positive thing that you have such a positive outlook on life, and basically no one can touch you. You have the Wheel of Fortune even in your dark days. Knight of Cups. You're constantly moving towards your next step, your next goal, your positive energy. I feel like even if they knew just how positive you were, how bright your days are, how beautiful your mornings are, you hear the birds singing a peaceful melody. Some people don't hear the birds at all. Some people are tormented by the sounds of chirping birds or animals frightened of bugs and, crying kids. Like, it's just chaos for them. But I feel like even if these people knew how blessed you were and are, they would do everything in their power to disrupt you in some way. You're very balanced. Extremely balanced. Emotionally secure. Your energy is going outward and inward. You control every aspect of your person. Your physical, spiritual, emotional being. Okay, it's all under your control. Okay. So I'm just looking at your chakra energy here. I have some melodies coming in. All right. It's a peaceful sound. It's like the sound of like a cymbal. Okay, it's like a almost like a binaural beats. This sound that's playing in your head. I wouldn't call it a ringing sound, but a lot of people are jealous of this frequency that you're able to reach. They wish that they could get there too, but they don't put in the work to get where you are. The way they want to get there is in a parasitic behavior. And the only thing they can do if they were to achieve this, which you won't allow them to, is to cling to you and pull you down. So this is devil energy. These are demonic outside influences. No longer a factor. No longer an issue. They are ridding themselves. They're sort of falling to their own fate. So even in their own dreams and their own desires, it backfires on them. So no weapon formed against you is prospering. I'm seeing a very peaceful state of mind. And the funny thing is, you're still aware of what's going on in your life. You still remember the past when things were confusing for you. You came into some psychic abilities. All right. And so you don't have to dismiss the energy that you sense and pick up. You don't have to count yourself as being dramatic or paranoid. You understand that your senses are very accurate. So you can still leave a situation when it doesn't suit you, rather than control and manipulate people who seem to be in a weak state of mind. You understand that there are cases when people pretend to be weak. It's sort of like when playing poker, they might come out and pretend like they don't know the game, they don't understand the rules, but this is just to throw you off track so that you can let your guards down. You understand a snake is a snake, so you're not playing these games. Yeah, the Tower, the Star, Saturn, and Libra. So even though this energy is sad and melancholy that's coming towards you, you can still appreciate a good thing when you see it. You know when it's time to relax. You can appreciate the good in sadness, as in being controlled emotionally, having full range of your emotions. Sometimes the world is sad, and you not being afraid of this sadness gives you an advantage to be able to stay in contact with yourself, stay grounded. At no point do you have to cut anyone off. They can come and go. Even here, you see these people celebrating. What's happening to them in the background is they are being swallowed whole, but they're still happy. So this is sort of counterintuitive. It's strange that they would be celebrating in such a dangerous situation. This is how I feel these people around you are falling on their own swords. They're falling victim to their own behavior and decisions. So it's not anything that you need to worry about. You're still working, you're steady, you're stable, and you're reaping the benefits of the work that you sowed. All right, so have an extravagance. Even in this sadness, you're still surrounded by people you love, people who see eye to eye with you and can celebrate with you, not in spite of you. So, you don't have to be loud, shouting, boisterous to be happy. You don't have to prove your happiness to anyone. So I'm seeing you in sort of like this laid back lounge where the music is soft and gentle, the lighting is dim. People are talking at a low volume, sort of like murmuring. In the background, you hear this jazz playing or some sort of live band, but it's very peaceful, very quiet. And this is just the setting I feel for you, where you're headed